Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday.
Yeah. Hello, hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeesh. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? I'm chilling. I don't know about you guys, but I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm chilling like a villain. Alright. Let's see here. Alrighty. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, how was you guys' evening and how was you guys' day last night? How was your guys' day?
How was your day?
Yeah, how was your day, everybody? I'll tell you how my day was, man. I had a good day. I had a good day. Every day is a good day. Blessed day, you know? It's a blessed day. You know, we're here on the Lord's green earth. You already know. Mm-hmm. Can never go wrong with that. All right. By the way, NIVF seems to be moving.
Oh, it's moving.
NIVF, let's check it out. NIVF. Look at that. Currently, NIVF is up. What was the high for NIVF?
NIVF was 238.
Yeah, 238. I think it's trying to curl itself a little bit. You see the little curl?
Curl.
Little bit of a curl going on. We'll see what happens here, but a little bit of a curl that just popped in. Yeesh. Well, KPRX. Can you show me KPRX?
KPRX.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Because it shot up earlier. It did shoot up. Let me see that. Wow. Yep. 62%. KPRX had a nice little shoot up going on there. A little bit of a nice shoot up, but it is forming a bit of a top tail. It's forming a bit of a top tail, ladies and gentlemen. So good morning, everybody. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, we are just getting ourselves set up here. But how you guys doing? How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? Let's see here. All right. Let's get ourselves all set here. Yeesh. Alrighty. Let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going.
Share party.
Yes, sir. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, yeah, we just getting ourselves set up here. Yeah, what did you guys get to do today? Me, yesterday I got to chill out, have some, what do we have yesterday, DBL Moms?
What do you have?
I had Mongolian beef, actually.
Lunch,
Yeah, we made some udon noodles with Mongolian beef.
Yeah,
Very
that was
good
good.
stuff. Very good stuff, man. I tell you what, that is some good stuff. Can never go wrong. I tell you. Can never go wrong with that. Hold on one second. You can never go wrong with some Mongolian beef. It's very delicious. Very good stuff, man.
Good, delicious stuff.
Yeah, we had it with udon noodles. We made it. Yeah, it was pretty good. Got to make it. Then what was it called? I stir fried it. Stir fried the udon noodles. Not too much, a little bit of stir fried udon noodles, and then had some lovely like a Mongolian beef type of sauce, and then after that just the beef, and then some little like green onion on top to really bring the flavor home. It was great.
Yeah.
DBM Moms, what'd you think? You had it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. It was pretty good. It was. But yeah, what'd you guys get to do, man? What'd you guys get to do? Hopefully you guys had a good a good evening and a good day yesterday. Let's have an even better day today and an even better day tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a new month, new me. You know how it is. Yes, sir. All right. There we go. But yeah, currently we are just getting set up right now. Just getting all of our stuff set up today. All right. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going.
Share party.
Let's get a share party going. Yeesh.
Yes.
Let's see what Zio and E is doing. Getting a feel for things, ladies and gentlemen. Getting a feel. Getting a feel. Let's see. Let's go back to NIVF. All right. Yeesh. So yeah, currently we're just chilling out, ladies and gents. We are just chilling like villains. How you doing, DBL moms?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, man. Doing great. It's a beautiful day out, man. We got to go yesterday and we got to go chill out and look at the beautiful scenery. You can never go wrong with looking at scenery, man. You can never go wrong. Love to go out, man. I love to go outside. After a long day of work, you go outside, clear your head, get some fresh air. It's always good, man. It's always wonderful. Just makes you relax, and then you're just like, ooh. You know what I mean? Just like, ooh. Always good, man. It's always good. Let's see. All right. Ooh. Let's see here. Yeah. Got to see a couple of deer yesterday as well. Can never go wrong with seeing deer.
No.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with seeing deer.
Yeah.
Nah, you can never go wrong with that. They're adorable.
They're cute.
They are. They're like supermodels with hooves.
Supermodels.
Yeah. They go, are these your roses? And then they just eat them.
Oh, you
If
mean that they prance like they go
They
down the
prance
runway?
like little supermodels with hooves.
Going down the runway?
Yeah. They eat your roses, and then like they look at you like if I had fingers, you know which finger you get. And you're just like, oh, come on, man. Really? Really, bro? Come on.
Why you eat my roses?
What did I do?
Yeah.
But it'd be like that,
Yeah.
man. Lot of, yish. Hold on one second. SOAR seems to be moving a little bit. SOAR. SOAR.
SOAR.
Yeah, seems to be moving right now. Take a look at this. Hold on. Got ourselves a little A, B, C, D going on. A little bit of A to B, B to C, C to D. Boom. Right there. Look at that. A little bit of A, B, C, D going on. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Right now, it just went from 50% to 70%. So we shall see. Has to hold, though, because it is forming a bit of a top tail. We don't like the top tails, DBL moms. We like the bottom tails. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's a bit overbought on the R side, but that's okay. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got going on. All right. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Give us just a second. Boom. Alright. There we are. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, we're just getting ourselves all set up here. Let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going. Yeah, let's get that share party. Can never go wrong with a good old share party. All right, let's see here. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeesh. yeah. How you guys doing today? You guys want me to look at any stunks over there? You put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, if you want me to look at
stickers you'd like us to see.
If you got any stock tickers you would like us to look at, put it in the chat. Because we will look at them. We'll look at them. We'll look at them there. Yes, we shall take a look. A look-see, if you will. A look-see, if you will. Let's see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. There we are. Make sure we're live over here. Boom. Yes, we are. Beautiful. Awesome. It's great news. Great news.
Yes.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yes. Let's see. Let's see about Twitch. Let's see how we're doing. All right. Twitch is working. There we go. Twitch is working wonderfully. Wonderfully. Yes. All right. Let's see. What else we got? All right. Let's check out Facebook. Yes. All right. There we go. All right. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. And it looks like we are. Are we ready? Let's see if we're ready. Hold on. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Let me know if anything pops up there, DVO moms. I'm just putting this up over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see here. And right. And okay. Let's see here. Boom. Good. We're doing wonderful. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Let's get this intro out of the way. Ready? All right. What's up, guys? It's Double Nicks, and welcome to another episode of Microcap Mornings. I am your host with the most. They call me DBL Nicks in the house, a.k.a. the Rainmaker. And I am here with the Serengeti specialist herself. She likes to hang around in them tall trees and the high weeds. Actually, excuse me, the tall weeds and the high trees and the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she likes 2 cups of coffee. Sometimes she likes to jet ski. Sometimes she likes to regular ski. Sometimes we shoot her out the cannon and she goes, whee! And then other times she likes Arby's. They have the meats with kitties and puppies. And, there are times where, you just gotta throw in the stock market and she will pick out them ABCDs. We call her DBL Moms.
Hey!
Yeesh. All right.
Yes.
Keep passing me my glasses there.
Oh,
Yeesh. All righty. Yeah. All right.
So we got this one coming up.
So that's what we got going on. That's what we got going on. Let's see what's going on. RSLS. Currently, RSLS seems to be trying to make a move here. They have news that Reshape Life Sciences announces an EU MDR certification for its entire European and United Kingdom product portfolio. So that's what they got going on, ladies and gentlemen. That is what they got going on. As of now, that's what they are doing. Let's get a share party going. RSLS currently has a 738K float, 489 volume, 489,000 volume. So that's what they got going on right there. That's what they got going on. It looks like it's trying to creep up as well because it just shot up to 617K in terms of volume. But we shall see what happens until it breaks that 738K. It's you know what I mean? It's a bit overbought on the RSI. It is a little bit above the VWAP, a little bit above the VWAP, a little bit. Right now, it is up 40%. Needs to keep going. Needs to keep going for it to be so much schmexy to me. You know what I mean? Needs to be so much schmexy to me.
Yeah.
So, that's what we got going on. That is what we got going on. All right. And again, they announced an EU MDR certification for the entire European and United Kingdom product portfolio, which is interesting because they are a US based company. But it'd be like that. I guess they're trying to expand. You know what I mean? Trying to expand there. Yeah. Yeah. See? Yeah. All right. And by the way, let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going. And by the way, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. Because sharing is caring, folks. Sharing is caring. And of course, if you want access to our private Discord, link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out, because we pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different. Just made different. And the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yeah. All right. So that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm saying, because you get access to this beautiful scanner right over here. This is one of the many scanners, ladies and gentlemen. One of the many scanners we got going on over here. And this one shows off the change in percentage of a stock, whether that stock is going up or down, what stock it is, the ticker symbol, the price, the volume, the float. And then after that, you could also click here and you get the news on the stocks. You get the news on the stocks, more information on the stocks. And then you got this over here, this beautiful little news feed right over here that goes through all the stock market news, all the stock market news. So you'll see what's going on in the stock market, as well as the tickers that the news affects or has something to do with, if you look at the bottom, just so you know.
Yep.
So, I'm just saying, we're just made different, all right? I mean, after all, we called LYRA a two-day bagger, ladies and gentlemen. That one yesterday ran up a nice 679%, all right? And now it ran up 421%. And then NIVF, you got NIVF that ran up 238%, KPRX 148%, TRAW 159%, and then we called a couple of little baby ones as well. We called MODV, which ran up 78%, EYEN 39%, REVB 44%, CVT 57%, UAVS 50%, TOVX 26%, and SOAR 24%. Those were the baby ones. But we called so far 4 baggers today, and the day is still young, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get that share party going. Let's get that share party going on. Let's get it going on, man. Let's get it going on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get that share party going. All right. Yeah, you know that song, Get Into the Groove? Get into the groove. Yeah. Yeah. Get into the groove there. Yeesh. Let's get into the groove there. All right. 1 second. There we go. Yeesh. It is a good song, though. All right. There we go. There we go. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Yep.
All right. So currently, RSLS has a 2 million volume. Going on over there. 2 million volume.
Yep.
And the float is still 738K. So it does have good volume. Now the volume just shot up above the float, so that's really good. I'm glad to hear it. It just has to keep moving up. Just has to keep putting it in there, putting that work in, get that volume raised up nice. And then we'll see what happens there. Let's check out NIVF. Because I want to put some graffiti pencil there. Let me get some graffiti pencil there. All right. So far with NIVF, very simple. We got ourselves an A to B, B to C, C to D. Boom, right there. And then it had a little bit of a pennant over Mya right here. And then it decided to go up right over Mya right there. And then decided to form a descending wedge right over Mya, and then afterwards it had a smaller little rise right over here. Boom, Mya, right there. A little bit of a descending wedge there. So could it potentially keep going? We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. It is a bit overbought on the RSI. It was a bit overbought on the RSI there. Has a history of doing that. But it's not overbought or oversold as of now. So that's what it's got going on there. It had to consolidate a little bit because it was above the RSI. It was a bit overbought. So we'll see what goes on there. Let's get some more graffiti pencil over here. Boom. Oh, excuse me. That's the wrong button right there. There we are. That's the one I want. That's the one. All right. There we go. Boom. All right. Let's take a look over here. Let's make this a bit smaller. Boom. All right. So it's got support and resistance lines. It's got support at the 219 mark, the 308 mark, 379, and 428. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going. Share it up. Need some motivation. You know what I mean? A little bit of motivation. Let's get ourselves to 200 viewers. Come on now. Come on now. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Be sure to give us a follow on x.com, aka Twitter. Be sure to do that. Share it with your mom. Share it with your dad, your brother, your sister, your cat, your dog, your whatever. Your peacock. All right. Whatever animal it is you keep at home. You know what I mean? Yeah. Share it with everybody. All right. And then, of course, it has some points of resistance as well. At the 478 mark, it has some resistance. At the 539 mark, it has resistance. And then 638, it has even more resistance. So it's going to have to break through the 478 mark for it to be schmexy. Has to hold at 428. Has to break 478 for it to somewhat be schmexy to me. You know what I mean? But right now, NIVF is currently consolidating itself a little bit because it did have a gnarly run earlier today. Again, NIVF ran a nice 238%. So there you have it. Let's see what goes on over here with MCTR, because MCTR just popped in. MCTR just popped in a little bit. Doesn't look like it had much volume though in the beginning, so let's see what's going on with it right now. MCTR currently has a 4 million float, 470k volume. Not looking schmexy there because the volume is a lot less than the float. Not feeling that one. It is a bit overbought in the RSI. Yep, there we go. See, it's leaning towards being overbought on the RSI there. Hold on. Boom, right there. All right. So it does have quite a big green candle over here, but again, not a lot of volume. Not a lot of volume going on here. Right, it does have a movement upward though. It's moving in an upward trajectory. It's making the higher highs and all that good stuff. But it is very low on the volume. So, and also it's a Hong Kong stock. So you got that going on, right? You know how it goes there. You know how it goes. You know how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. It be like that sometimes. It do be like that though.
It does.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see how RSLS is doing, because RSLS is currently in the 80s. Let's see what they're doing. RSLS. Let's see what they got going on. RSLS currently up 90%. We called it earlier. We called it at 34%. Now it's currently 92%. Can this be another runner? Can it be another runner? It's 97%. Can it break 100? Can it break 100, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. It just did 103. There we go. What'd I tell you? What did I say? What did I say? Just made different, baby. Just made different. Take a look. Take a look. What we learned. What we learned. Right there, 103. Another one. Another bagger. I'm sorry, man. I just don't miss. Hey, I mean, I just don't miss. Can you hand me that pad over there?
Sure.
Yes, let me write some stuff down here. Give me that. Yoink. All right. So, we got ourselves so far LYRA which ran up 421%. 421%. Let's get a share party going. Share it up, ladies and gentlemen. Share it up. All right. We got LYRA, which ran 421%. NIVF, that one ran up a nice 238%. 238%. There we go. TRAW, that one ran up a nice 159. There we go. All right. KPRX, that one ran up a nice 148%. Boom, right there. And then of course you got lovely RSLS. RSLS. That one ran up a nice what? 103? 103%. 103%. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Bless you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So, currently, RSLS ran up a nice 103%. 103%. Let's get a share party going.
Yes, sir.
Because we called yet another bagger.
We did.
Another one.
Another one.
Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. We are just made different. So, hey, if you want access to our scanner, you get a 4-day trial too for the real-time alerts and scanners for only $199. $199. Link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out, baby. Yeah. You get access to our real-time alerts and scanners, man. You get access to our real-time alerts. You get access to scanners like this one right over meow. Bada bing, right here. All right. And of course, you get access to our lovely, lovely, lovely newsroom over here. Of course, you get access to all that good stuff. All that good and beautiful stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Can never go wrong. Can never go wrong with that. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, that's what we got going on. Right, we already called a total of 5 baggers now. 5 baggers. Count them 5.
Count of 5. What you do for 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We called a total of, how many baggers did we call yesterday? 12?
Oh, yeah. 12?
Yeah, yesterday. We called 12 yesterday.
Well, it was.
We called IRD, which ran up 110%. HKPD, which ran up 112%. PSTV, 124%. SISI, 134%, ZONE, 145%, IMCC, 158%, MODV, 192%, MINM, 205%, INM, 266%, OGEN, 277%, RVYL, 285%, and LYRA, 679%.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We know
I
how to pick 'em.
tell you,
We know how to pick them.
I tell you, all right, 12 baggers, I believe. 12 baggers. Let me count that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12 baggers, ladies and gentlemen. We called 12 baggers yesterday, and we just called 5 today, and the day is still young, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't even 9:30 yet. It ain't even 9:30 yet, and we call them baggers for days. It ain't even, no. It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, not even 9 o'clock yet.
It's not even 9 o'clock.
No, not even. It ain't even 9 o'clock yet. How about that?
Yep.
What can I tell you, man?
I know.
We don't miss. That's all I can say. We don't miss, ladies and gentlemen. Papi don't miss for nothing.
No, sir.
All right, let's see what's going on with MCTR, because MCTR seems to be moving a little bit.
Yep.
MCTR, currently up 40%. Float on the stunk is 3.98 million. Volume is 523,000, though. That's the only thing. Currently, it is making moves, though. It is making some moves. It is making some moves, but again, it's a Hong Kong stock with low volume, and and the float is reasonable. The float is reasonable, but it's very low on the volume, and it's a Hong Kong stock. So I don't fully trust it, ladies and gentlemen. You know how it is.
No.
Can't really fully trust it, you know, because the Hong Kong stocks, they tend to go wee, and then they just go kaboom. You see, like right now, it's forming a bit of a It's forming a bit of a double top right here. Forming a bit of a double top right here. Right? See? Take a look. Boom. Very volatile. Very volatile. Take a look at that. Double top formed right there. That's what they're doing right now. And if it's not careful, it could potentially be a shoulder, head, shoulder. You never know. It could be a shoulder over here, a head over here, and then it could be another shoulder down there. You never know.
You never
Right?
know.
But right now in MCTR, not looking too schmexy. Very low on the volume, very high. The float is fine, but the volume is the thing that's low. It's very, very volatile because it just showed a big green candle, then it showed a big red candle. Now it's trying to curl back up. It's trying to curl back up here. It's a Hong Kong stock. They go up, they go down. It goes crazy. All right now it's a bit overbought in the RSI. You see that? Bop. Too volatile. Too volatile, ladies and gentlemen. Too volatile. Not something I feel schmexy with. And let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's share it up.
Everybody.
Share it up. Share it up. Share it up. Share it up. Yes, sir. All right. Yes. Oh, let's get my thing over here.
Boom.
Boom. Anyways, it brings the boom, man. What can I tell you? All right. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, so far that's what we called, as far as our runners are concerned, we called MODV. That one ran up a nice 78%. 78%. Then we called CDT. That one ran up a nice 57%.
Yep.
57%. All right. Then UAVS. That ran up a nice 50%. All right. Then we called REVB. 44%. All right. Then we got over here EYEN. That went up 39%. All righty. Then of course TOVX. 26%. And then SOAR. That was 24%. There we go. Boom. All right. And as you can see here, MCTR just dropped. Like I said, double top.
Yeah.
Not liking that one too much. Not schmexy. Not schmexy. Not schmexy.
Yep.
What's LYRA doing now? LYRA. Let's see what they're doing. Look at that. Look at that.
Can you believe that?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Currently, LYRA has a bit of a top tail going on there, and not a lot of volume going on now. It had some volume going on earlier. It did. Let's see here. All right. The float for the schnock is 907,000, but the volume is now below the float at 496,000. It did surge up earlier, a lot earlier today, up to 421%. It did surge up today, but as of now, it's starting to know what I mean. It's starting to teeter off there a little bit. Well, yeah, I mean, yesterday I had news that Seattle Mobile's $160 million core gaming merger closing date neared without advance notice. And then LYRA Therapeutics Inc., the name of the company, rose sharply on the second in the early trading session and surged. And now it surges 376% on phase 3 rhinosinusitis data. So that's what it did yesterday, and it had a nice run up today, and then proceeded to go back down. RSLS, by the way, seems to be curling back up because now it's up 112%. Now it's continuing.
Look at this.
Another one. It's still going.
It's still going.
It's
wow.
Again, Reshape Life Sciences Inc. announced an EU MDR certification for the entire European and United Kingdom product portfolio. So right now, RSLS just hit 112%. Seems to be trying to move up. Let me get some support and resistance lines over here. Boom.
Yes.
Bop right here. And bop right over here.
Yeah.
Boom. There we go.
And there we are.
All right. Actually, let me get this. It's now up 112%. There we go. All right. So, as of now, RSLS seems to be having a bit of a move. You know what I mean? It's having a bit of a move. The float for this stunk is a nice 738,000. Volume is 8 million. So the volume is a lot higher than the float. I like that. All right. It's a bit choppy on the way up, but that's okay. That's fine. It is what it is. It be like that. Just has to break through these little lines over here. You got to take a look over here. You see that? It has to break through that little line right there so it doesn't form a double top. You know what I mean? You don't want a double top. You want the double bottoms.
We like the bottoms.
But even better yet, we like the bottom tails.
Yep.
Yes. And let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's share it up. Share it up.
Share it up.
Because we called RSLS live and in living color.
Share
Yes.
it up, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Everybody.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen.
What else we got here?
Yes. On this lovely Tuesday morning.
Tuesday.
Yes. So, that's what we got going on here. All right. Hold on one second. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Just gonna grab some water. Just gotta grab some water. You know how it is. Gotta get the old water. Because, you know, sometimes in the summer months, it gets a little dry. You know what I mean? It gets a little dry. It be like that, though. It does be like that sometimes. It do be like that. Yeesh. Let me, my baby. Yeah. Alright. Alright, there we go. There's my baby. Okay. All right. Oh, that's better. That's better, ladies and gentlemen. That is better. Oh, yeah. Whew. All right. Can never go wrong with some water. All right. So, and I normally drink like 1 gallon of water a day. Just 1 whole gallon of water. Good stuff. It's good stuff, I tell you. Let's get a share party going. Share it up. Share it up. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you want access to a beautiful scanner like this indefinitely for whenever you want it, all you have to do is click the link in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. Get a 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for only $199 for that 4-day trial, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's what we got going on there. That is what we got going on. All right. Yeesh. So, that's what we have going on. RSLS
Yes.
had a nice move up 112%.
Yep.
It's 110%. It looks like it's trying to curl a little bit. Looks like it's trying to get the curlage done.
Yeah.
It's up 114. All right. Curled up a little bit.
114.
Hit a new high at that 114 mark.
Okay.
It's got a bit of resistance. So, it's got support at 419, 535, 625, 689, 753, and 831. But it has some resistance at the 959 mark. Some resistance there at the 959 mark. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it has to hold at 831, break through 959 for it to be somewhat schmaxy to mirror. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yes. And the news feed is going crazy. The news feed is going crazy.
There's that news feed.
Yeah.
Those wonderful tools we got.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that it? Does Cracker Barrel have a stock? Oh. I like that restaurant.
Yeah, it's a good restaurant.
It's a good country restaurant. Very good.
Yeah.
Good
Comfort
stuff.
food.
It's comfort food.
Makes you comfortable.
They got that country fried steak.
Makes you comfortable.
Ever have that country fried steak, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, well.
I do. It's good stuff.
Yes,
It is good stuff. The country fried steak is good stuff. I tell you. I tells you. Mm-hmm. Yes. 1 second. Ooh. Just getting that good stretch in. I had no Cracker Barrel had a stunk. Oh. There we go. Let's see about BON because BON seems to be moving up. It seems to be moving up here. And ladies and gentlemen, let's share it up. Let's share it up. Share it up. Nice, nice. Share it up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's share it up.
Party, everybody. Share it with everybody.
Let's get a share party going. Share it with your mom.
Share it with your cat. Share it with your pet alpaca. Share it with your goldfish.
Yeah. Share it with a pet chinchilla. Apparently people have those.
Apparently people have those.
I don't know why. Share it with your pet panther because people have panthers too, apparently.
Oh, boy.
I'll tell you what.
Pet panthers.
I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
There was a video on the internet that I saw. Of, oh, wait, hold on. AREB seems to be moving. AREB seems to be moving. AREB. AREB. What's going on with AREB? Let's see. Currently up 32%. Had a general form of registration for securities under the Securities Act of 1933. Form S1A filed. That was yesterday, though. That was yesterday. The float for AREB is a nice 1 million, but the volume is a little low, 734,000 and change, but it is creeping up. It's creeping up a little bit, so we'll see what happens here. But AREB is up 37%. 37% here. Let's see. It's a bit overbought on the RSI, but that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. You just got to keep an eye on that. All right. But it did move up here. Boom. Nice. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. AREB just came out with some news just now that announced that American Rebel Light Beer, American Rebel Holdings is the name of the company, by the way. American Rebel Light Beer initial expansion to 62 wine and total wine and more locations. It's America's largest independent alcohol retailer, so that's what they got going on. That is what they got going on, ladies and gentlemen. So currently, AREB is in there. They had some news about that. That's some good news. That's some good news to have. Let's check that float and volume again. Let's see here. 6 million for the float. 735 million for the volume, actually. There we go.
So it's about even now. The float's about 1 million.
Nope. 6 million. 6 million.
Oh, 6.
Oh, but AREB shot up to 55%.
Oh, yes.
It shot up. Let's see. Let's see what it does. Come on now. 53%. Come on. Yeesh. Come on now.
Wow.
AREB moving a little bit. It is moving a little bit. It's got some movement. Up 52%. 52%. Can it keep going? Needs more volume. Does need a lot more volume. Up. Looks like it's moving. 61%. 61%, ladies and gentlemen. Can this be another bagger?
Does it have news, Nicky?
It does have news.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, it does have news. They just came out with news just now that they are expanding their initial. Well, they announced that American Rebel Light Beer, which is a beer owned by American Rebel Holdings, which is the name of the company, their initial expansion into 62 Total Wine and More locations, which that is America's largest independent alcohol retailer. So they ran up a nice 62%. Can it keep going? I don't know. We'll see. It needs some volume, though. Needs volume. Needs volume. Volumation. Because it ran up a nice 63%. 63%.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
63%.
63%. But now it looks like it's forming a bit of a top tail. We don't like the top tails, DBL moms. We like the bottom tails. We like the bottom tails. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyways, while we are waiting, be sure to share the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Share it up. Let's get a share party going. Share it up. There we go. Let's get a share party going. And look at AREB. It's starting to form a bit of a double top here. I don't like that.
No.
Come on now, AREB.
Oh, dear.
Come on now. Come on, AREB.
Sure.
Come on now. There we go. Let's get it up. Get it up. Come on now. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
be sure to check out our real-time alerts and scanners by clicking the link in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. Check it out. You get a 4-day trial for $199, and you get to see how we pick. Well, you don't get to see, but you get to see how we pick our baggers. You see some of it. You know what I mean? You get to see the magic. You get the sauce. You know what I mean? The secret sauce. The same sauce that allowed us to call a bagger that ran from $6 to what, $39 yesterday. It ran up 679% yesterday. You get to see how it's made. You ever seen that show How It's Made? Yeah. You know, you get the secret sauce for that, ladies and gentlemen. The secret sauce on how we called LYRA, which ran up a nice 679% yesterday and a nice 421% today. You also get, you get the secret sauce for how we called NIVF, which ran up 238%. TRAW, which ran up a nice 159%. KPRX, which ran up a nice 148%. And RSLS, which ran up a nice 114%. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying. Maybe I'm wrong, but no, I'm not. Nah. Nah, Papi don't miss like that. Come on now. Papi don't miss like that. Let's see. MCTR looks like it's trying to make some movements a little bit. MCTR. Looks like it tried to curl a little bit. Had a bit of a candle here, but now it's a bit of a top tail. Not liking that so much. So MCTR doesn't have any news. Has a 4 million float, 807,000 volume, so not very high in the volume department. But it did try to move a little bit. I'll give it that. But
Yeah.
It's gotta have some more chutzpah to it. You know what I
I
mean?
think so.
A little bit more chutzpah.
Yeah, it needs a little bit more.
Yes. Let's check out QMCO, because QMCO came in. Let's see. And ladies and gentlemen, if you click that link, you get access to our real-time alerts. You get access to our scanners. Beautiful scanners like this one, which shows the percentage that the stunk is up. Our top gainers there. So it shows the percentage that the stock is up, whether it's moving up or down, the time frame in which it was scanned, right? The stunk ticker itself, the price, the volume, and the float of the stunk, as well as if you click the little links up top, you get access to more information on each stock. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes, sir. Mr. Worldwide when I step in the room. Yes. And of course, you get access to this beautiful newsroom right over here. All right. You get access to the beautiful, beautiful newsroom over here, which shows news on all the stocks. It shows what tickers the news affects. It shows all that good stuff.
Wow.
All you got to do is take a nice looky. And all you got to do is click the link, man. Click the link.
Look it good.
Because we called lovely stonks like LYRA back when it was only $6. And then it ran up 679% and hit 39. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying, man. Can never go wrong with that. Can never go wrong. Let's get a share party going.
Let's get that share party happening.
Because Papi don't miss.
No.
Papi don't miss at all.
No.
No. You ever seen the wrestler Carmelo Hayes? He says Melo don't miss. Yeah, I don't miss. I don't miss neither. DBL moms don't miss.
The Serengeti specialist.
The Serengeti specialist. Yesh.
Yes.
Yesh. Yeah. So that's what we got going on. All right. And QMCO has some news that they announced a CEO appointment and a leadership change there. So they announced a CEO appointment right there. Their float is 5.57 million. Volume is a nice 134,000. That's a lot lower than the float. Lot lower than the float.
Yes.
So, man,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, hey, that's how you get the secret sauce.
Yes.
You'll get the secret sauce.
That's secret sauce.
Yeah, all you gotta do, click that link, click it good, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Share it up.
Yep.
Share it up, baby. Share it up. Share it up.
Share it up.
Yes, sir. But back to that video that I was discussing that I saw.
Yeah.
There was a video of somebody with a pet panther. That's why I said share it with your pet panther. There was a video of a person with a pet panther.
Pet panther.
Yeah. Guy was videotaping. I think it was either in a bathroom or in a different room entirely. Door was closed. All of a sudden, you see the door open up and the panther walks in like he pays rent.
You would tell us that.
Yeah, I know. I told you about this. It still messes
Still
me
paying
up.
that rent.
You still no that panther goes to his own desk, puts on his own glasses. He doesn't even have opposable thumbs. He puts on his glasses and he does his taxes.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That panther does his own taxes. I could just tell by looking at him, because the door was a pull open door. It wasn't a door you just lean and push on and then it opens. No, he had to pull the door. He doesn't have opposable thumbs, my guy. I'm just saying. He doesn't.
Yes.
So either animals are evolving, because some of them are starting to learn how to talk. Cats are learning how to talk, by the way. Did you know that?
Well, I've seen a few interesting videos where they're saying things that sound really like a human talking.
Look, all I'm saying is there was a video of an Amazon driver pulling up to a door of a house to drop off a package. He gets greeted by the cat. The cat says, "Hello." He said, "Hi." Do you? I saw. I saw the absolute. I saw the absolute confusion on this poor guy's face. He's like, "What the heck? Am I talking to a cat?
Yeah.
Am I losing my mind? Did the cat just talk to me? Am I tripping?"
I think he was trying to do that, yeah.
This man was looking at him. He was looking at it like, "Am I tripping?" Nah.
A little surprised, so.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Remember to share.
Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. Of course, if you want access to our private Discord, where you can get this beautiful scanner over here, you can get our beautiful real-time alerts, you can get our other scanners, you can get our beautiful newsroom over meow, and access to our community. And you can see the baggers before they go parabolique, because we call them prior to them going parabolique. Link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section, so be sure to check it out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen. We do. You even saw us call one right there. All right, we called LYRA 421%, NIVF 238%, TRAW 159%, KPRX 148%, and RSLS 114%. That's what we got going on. And then, of course, we called a couple of little runners. MODV 78%, CDT 57%, UAVS 50%, RAVB,
Babies.
yes, 44%, EYEN, yes, just a baby, 39%, TOVX 26%, and SOAR 24%. That's what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we got going on. We are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash, and MCTR seems to be moving a little bit. So I'll put that up on the chart there. All right, just the nice little hello, howdy ho. Howdy ho. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Boom, right there. 63% MCTR.
Yeah, look at that.
Boom. I'm kind of curious to see what it's about to do. Oh, well. Anyways.
Yes, sir.
So.
Yeah.
Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day, and even more blessed tomorrow. All right. If you want to check us out on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, so you can get notifications for our videos when they come out, ladies and gentlemen. Helps support the channel, helps keep us up and running. You know what I mean? Up and running. All right. Because Always, always, always good. All right, we do a lot of live streaming on YouTube. We make a lot of review videos, stonk review videos. What's going on with MCTR? It's now 71%, 73%, 74%. Okay, 76%. All right, all right, 77%, 81%, 81%. There we go. Okay,
Sir.
all right. Hold on. I don't think the marker wants me to leave just yet.
No, probably not.
All right. Okay. Doesn't seem. All right. All right. It's going. It went back down a little bit. Okay. All right. Anyways, as I was saying, if you want access to our. Oh, I already said that. Yeah. If you want access to our 4-day trial for the real-time alerts and scanners, link is in the description down below as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different. Just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. And now MCTR is up 83%. Hey!
All right.
It doesn't want me to leave, man.
I guess not.
It doesn't want me to
I guess
leave.
not. I guess not.
It doesn't want me to leave. Wow. I appreciate that. 89%. 95%.
Oh my heavens.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Still parabolic.
It's still
A little
moving.
bit, a little bit.
It's still moving. Hold on. It's what, 96%? 98%? Come on. Come on. Come on now. Hey. I'm just going to slowly I turn. Inch by inch.
Oh my goodness.
Step by step.
Look at this. You believe it?
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's doing its thing. All right. Anyways, that's what I was saying.
Anyways.
Because it went to 97% and then just turned around.
What a tease.
What a tease. Ugh.
Really?
Oh well. Anyways,
Just
it teased us. Anyways, so ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for me. If you guys want access to our private Discord, link to join us in the description down below as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. And the early bird tends to be us, so you know how it be. Anyways, so we got that going on. Obviously, if you want to check out our YouTube channel, Link,
Yeah.
all right? Check that out. Check that out right there. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe over there. Ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Remember to share.
Remember to share, ladies and
Please
gentlemen.
do that.
Share it up. Share it up. Because guess what, ladies and gents? We put up a lot of live streams there. We do a lot of videos there, stonk reviews, news, things of that nature. You can find it there. You do shorts, some pearls of wisdom with Mama Money, Mama Money. All sorts of good stuff. You can find that all on the YouTube channel. You can check out our x.com, aka Twitter. All right, you can find us on YouTube at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. You can find us on x.com, aka Twitter, where we do our stunk analyses and some live streaming there as well. We do live streaming there as well. You can find us on x.com, aka Twitter, at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. You can find us on Twitch where we do a lot of live streaming at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. You can find us on our lovely Facebook, Instagram, and Threads platform. You can find us there where we do stock market analysis and other things like that too. You can find us there at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money for each of them. And then of course you can find us on TikTok, aka the Tac Tac. The Tac Tac. You can find us there at DBL Nicks. At DBL NICKS. And the screen name is at Coach Nick. Well, actually, the screen name is just Coach Nick Money. But it's at DBL Nicks. Yesh. Yesh. That's where you find us.
Yep.
All right, we do lots of little shorts there too. Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
That's pretty much it for me. So, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day and even better tomorrow. And peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Much love. Love you guys.
Incredible.
Peace.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. I forgot to say. It's your boy, DBL Nicks. And, of course, the lovely Serengeti specialist herself. She likes to hang around the tall weeds, the high trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. And, of course, sometimes she likes to jet ski. Sometimes she likes Arby's. They have the meats. And, of course, she likes puppies and kitties. and you throw in the stock market, she finds them ABCDs. We call her DBR moms. Hey. Yeesh. Yeesh. So that's what we got going on. Hey. Yeesh. So, anyways, love you guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Be greenable. Hope all your dreams and aspirations come true.